Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we've got a Michael Jordan build. So make sure he's in shooting guard and we'll move on to the body settings. So for Michael Jordan, I think most people know that he was 6'6" when he played. That was what he was listed at for pretty much all of his career. In terms of the weight, we are going to push that just a bit up to 212 pounds. It's just to help with a bit of defense. And then wingspan, we are going to max this out to 7'3". So you will have the max wingspan with this build. That will help on defense as well as finishing. So really important to have the wingspan 7'3". In terms of body shape, I just like defined for guards, and we'll move on to the attributes. So before we start, I will just say it is very difficult to make a really well-rounded build like we could in 2K22. I feel like there's definitely less attribute points that you can use to upgrade things, which means that you won't be able to be as well-rounded as you used to be in 2K22. And also the badge tiers are a bit higher, so you won't have as many badges as you used to be able to. I feel like if you could get 90 plus badges in 2K22, you're doing really well. And I feel like 70 is the new 90. And if you could get 100 in 2K22, you're doing really, really well. And I feel like if you can get 80 or close to 80 on 2K23, you're doing really well as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, in terms of finishing, this would be a prime Michael Jordan build. So sort of his late prime when he used to go down in the post, play a lot in there. Wasn't quite as athletic as he used to be. That would be the Michael Jordan we'll be going with. So in terms of his close shot, I'm going to push that to 76. As you know, you will be playing down low. You will have post moves with this build, so you will need that close shot. Now for driving layup, I am going to put that to 82. So at 80, you get the animations that you can get at 80 driving layup, and then at 82, you get the extra badge point. Now for driving dunk, we are going to get the contact dunks for this build, so just the pros, because he wasn't quite as athletic as he used to be in his younger years, although he could still post to people, so I still wanted the contact dunks, so just the 85 driving dunk to get that silver posterizer. Standing dunk, I'm going to leave at 30, and then post control, we're going to push up to 74. So at 74, you get the 20 badges, and you also get a lot of the post badges silver as well. So you'll be able to drive, finish with layups or dunks, and then also take smaller guards down low into the post and score on them quite effectively around the basket. So you're really versatile, inside scorer. In terms of shooting, he's much more of a mid-range shooter, particularly in the 90s. That was the way the game was played. But I think if he were to play today, he would be a bit more of a better three-point shooter. And I've actually just increased the three-point shot because I found that when I originally made the build, I had my mid-range shot at max and three-point shot at like 77 or something, maybe 70, 76, and I only had the 21 badges. But when I lowered mid-range shot to 83 and then pushed three-point shot to 82, I actually got another badge. So that will be what we're going with: 83 mid-range shot and 82 three-point shot for the 22 badges overall. So you will have a pretty solid amount of shooting badges there to find something that works for you. Now for free throw, we're going to push that to 76. Would have liked this a bit higher for Michael Jordan, but 76 on the game is probably going to be good enough if you're playing a lot of 5v5. Now for playmaking, he was definitely, Scottie Pippen was the floor, organizer on the court, but I feel like Michael Jordan was the general out there. He actually averaged about 6 assists a game for his career, which ranks really highly among shooting guards in NBA history. But in saying that, pass accuracy was something I had to sacrifice to make the build as balanced as I could. So we're just going to have the 61 pass accuracy. Obviously you can tinker with this build. This is just really a template for you to sort of mix and match and find what works for you. But for me at the moment, 61 pass accuracy is just what we're going with. In terms of ball handle, we are going to push that to 86. So at 85 you get those animations, and then at 86 you get the extra badge point, and also get mismatch expert silver as well, which would be a handy badge. Now for speed with ball, we're going to push that to 76. That was something as well I had to sort of sacrifice. You do have the goal quick first steps. You will be pretty quick off the bounce, but just know on fast breaks you may not be as quick as you think, so you may need to get out there a bit earlier just to make sure you get a good head start on anyone chasing you down. Now for defense, he was a really great defender, we know that. So to start off with, we're going to push interior defense to 52, sorry. This just gets upgraded with other things. So just make sure that's 52 to begin with. In terms of perimeter defense, we know he was a great perimeter defender, and this was something I did want to put really high. And I've chosen to put it to 92 to get that gold clamps. I feel like if you're going to make a Michael Jordan build, you definitely have to have gold clamps. So 92 perimeter defense. And then for steal, we're going to push that to 86. You know, he's really great at getting steals. So at 85, we get the silver glove. And then at 86, we get the extra badge point. Glove and interceptor are really expensive this year. So if you do want those gold, you can definitely try and find a way to upgrade steel to 90 or 95. But for now, we're just going to put it at 86. I feel like silver might be the sweet spot this 2K. And then for block, this was something that was really cheap to upgrade. And he was actually a really good shot block. He averaged over one block per game for his career. So, you know, he's really good at getting blocks, particularly at 6'6" as a guard. He was a lot bigger than most other guards. We're going to push that to 72. So as you can see, it does push your badge points up a lot. You do have 19 at the moment. You also got some good block rating to help contest shots and block shots as well. So it could be really fun. And then for defensive rebound, we're just going to push that to 50 just to get the extra badge point for the 20 defensive badges. Now for physicals, this was something along with pass accuracy I did have to sacrifice a bit. So you will only have 80 speed and 80 acceleration, and that might be a bit slow for some of you, but for me, I feel like speed doesn't really come into play too much. As long as you time getting out in the break early enough, players shouldn't be able to catch you, particularly on both 3v3s and 5v5s actually. If you get out early enough, they don't catch you anyway. So 80 speed should be fine. Generally, you aren't able to catch players on the break anyway, unless you're really quick. So I didn't feel like it was worth upgrading speed and acceleration too high. But 80 speed and acceleration should be fine. In terms of strength, we are going to push that to 74, which is the max to get that bronze bully. So you will have that badge available. It does look like it's a good badge to have, but we'll see how effective it is once we played a bit of the game for a while. Now in terms of vert, we do need the 75 vert for those pro contact dunks off 1 and 2. So make sure you have the 75 vert. And then stamina, we're just going to chuck the rest on stamina for 90 stamina. And that's the build. So in total, we have 20 finishing, 22 shooting, 17 playmaking, and 20 defensive badges. For a total of 79 badges on this Michael Jordan build. It's pretty much a 3-level scorer with elite defense. You can definitely take people off the dribble. It should be more than enough for most skillful, dribblers at shooting guard to just take guys off the dribble, not use too many moves, just be really efficient, score from the mid-range 3-point shot, and also get to the rim or play in the post. So, got the elite defense to go with that. Pretty standard physicals as well. So, a really versatile build. And the 79 badges seems like quite a lot this 2K, so I think you've got a lot of badges here to work with. In terms of takeovers, I just chose negative impact because this sort of type of Michael Jordan, you just could not stop him from just rising up and shooting over the top of you. And then finishing moves as well. He was still really good at getting to the ring, and I felt like these two would help facilitate your scoring, as you already had really elite level defense anyway. So I chose these two for your takeovers. And as you can see, you've had shades of Eddie Jones, Jaylen Brown, and Cade Cunningham. And you've made a 2-way 3-level scorer. So we'll take a look at the badges. So for Jordan with his finishing, you definitely want, those slashing ones. So, Giant Slayer, Fearless Finisher would be great as well. And then, if you want to play in the post, there's Back Down Punisher here, Drop Stepper. Rise Up could be handy. You don't have any standing dunk, so that possibly might not be the best one. Fast Twitch would be great once you get under the ring with those post moves. Aerial Wizard, those lobs. You've still got 8 left. You can definitely, core, posterizer, use the extra points maybe to get slithery. Limitless Takeoff is there. you can definitely organize it in a way in which you can get, you put Acrobat on, and you've got the 5 badges here. You get Bully Bronze, and then maybe put some points in, tinker with it a bit. But you do have the 20 finishing badges, and those will be the ones I would sort of look at. I'll sort of look at getting all of these ones. Maybe fast switch, maybe not. But definitely some of these badges as well to help with the post move. So you get a lot here to play with. In terms of the shooting, definitely clutch shooter for Michael Jordan. Comeback kid, volume scorer, slippery off ball's great to have bronze. Midi magician, of course. When they don't contest, probably Michael Jordan was just money, so definitely want that. Fatigue didn't matter to him, so definitely want that one. Space creator, of course. And you've still got 12 left, and you've already unlocked tier 3. So, Deadeye could be a great one to equip as your core. And then, you can put on, you've still got 12 left, so you can put on heaps of things, upgrade lots of other things. You can get 2 of these badges bronze, and then still have 2 left to upgrade something else. So a lot of badges here to play with. In terms of playmaking, a lot of things, like Dimer, Needle Threader. He was, post playmaker could be great if you're playing the post a lot. Floor general, because he was really the general out in the court. Scottie Pippen organised everything, but I felt like Michael Jordan was the general. Unpluckable will be great. Quick first step, of course. You probably want that gold, and you've still got the 5 left. To equip something down here. You may want Clamp Breaker. That could be a really great one to have as your core. You can also put some points or extra badges into this category when you start your career. Get that to silver. Handles for days could be great as well. But you do have the 17 playmaking badges, so you will be able to find something I think that works for you. In terms of defense, definitely want things like, off-ball pest is great, pick dodge is there, menace is there. You got chase down artist, which could be great. If you get beat off the dribble on defense and they're going to the rim, chase down artist does come into effect. It's not just on fast breaks. You still got 10 left. So, you could get clamps, put that as your core, and then get things like, glove, bronze, interceptor bronze. You may find that challenger works better. You do have a higher block rating, so that may help anyway. But that could be a really good layout for Michael Jordan. All in all, that's the build. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a really great day.